Hello, it's another video here. So I want to talk about a live trade that I'm doing here, and I think it's going to work, but it's acting very oddly. And there's one bit of news on it that would indicate that why it's not necessarily why it's doing what it's doing. So I'll show you. So all the markets are up today, and this has dropped down to 11. So I got in at just after 10:30 there. I actually got in at 11:02, so I got in it when it first, because I thought it was just going to pop up straight away, but it's hovering around here, and I've got to stop at 10.94. Hard stop there at 10.94. So I'm betting on it holding this level. So is there an opportunity with Graphtec International? That was on October the 8th. So you look at when this news came out, October the 8th. It says, is there an opportunity? It's 41% undervalued, and all the markets are up. And the other really mad thing is this correlation here. All of those correlated stocks are up, all of them, apart from one, ONEY. So they're all going up, but this stock has dropped down, and doesn't seem to be on any news. Not only that, all the markets are up. Look, so this stock, and look at this. I mean, it's gone up to 11.03 now, but if you look at that level at 11, and look at the overextension down. So you see this, obviously it's been coming down here since September, and it's overextended down. It's had, 3 red candles there, and it just looks like it should be having a pullback on the upside. And look at the level at $11. It's a very strong level for this stock. So literally, either there's something that I don't know. So look, October the 7th, it had earnings, and then October the 3rd, metal fabrication industry outlook, prospects bleak. So that's a bad thing for this industry. But remember, all those correlated stocks are up. And then look, September 23rd, 7-1 stock portfolios for passive investors. So it's saying buy this stock and hold it, So looking at that earnings, okay, October 7th, after market close, they released earnings. October 7th, after market close, and that's why it's dropped down like that. But it's still saying it's undervalued. So it was saying is an opportunity with the 41% undervaluation. That was October the 8th. So it said that before the market opened, and it was October the 8th, so it was at about $12. And now it's at 11, it's at a very strong level. So anyway, I do think this is going to work, It ticks all the boxes. It really does. Looking at this 15-minute chart a little bit more, looking at how the stock's been moving, it's starting to go up now, it looks like, but if you see 11.80 there, it bounced off it. 11.60 was a strong level, and they're trying to break it yesterday. So it was under 11.60, but at the end of the day, it had a little spike up, and it's had this little pullback now. I think this is. I've got my target is 11.17. So the reason I put it at 11.17, my target, is that if it's gonna go up again and then come down again, it's probably going to go past 11.10. It might go further up, but 11.20 is a marker, basically. It's a level of resistance, because it's a round number. But obviously it might not hit that level of resistance. But if you look at this way this is moving now, this is looking good, actually. You just have that 2 red candles there that just come in, and it looks like it's going to move up. You know, I got in early. I got in at 10:30. So obviously, that drop at 11 there. I was thinking, well, why is this dropping? Why is it dropping? Why is it dropping? So I think this is a good trade. Obviously, if it had just dropped, I've done this video and it just dropped down there, then it would have been annoying. But this is ticking all the boxes, you know. And the other thing is as well, and even another thing, I use these tools here, and I drew a line, like I drew some trend lines there, and it was hitting the trend line as well. $11 was. I mean, this is really good. I think this trade. I mean, it could even go up to 11.50 today. I think it could go right back up again. You know, it's going up now again. Look, 11.05, 11.06 now. But I'll keep my target. I was saying 11.05, 11.06. You can't see it on here on this thing because my broker is about 15 seconds quicker than this stock screen I'm using. So I'm looking at my broker now, and it's giving me to the second timing. But on Finviz here, it's about 15 seconds later. So obviously I've got two screens here, and that is necessary. You know, in fact, the funny thing is I got in this stock without using the two screens. So I bought it, and I just had one iPad open because I was kind of sleeping, you know. But I looked at it and I thought, I thought it was going to spike up straight away. But anyway, what I'll do, I'll come back to this a bit later. So I'll split the video up. So you'll get a part 1 and part 2, and part 2 will have, you know, the result of this trade. So yeah. Hello, I just want to continue that video. So, well, I got a profit, but I didn't get to my target. I got out way too early, which is stupid. You know, the way I was talking about it, I was kind of so sure of it, and then it was hanging around down there too long, you know. So I started to get a bit, but I didn't give up the faith, you know. It's done what I thought it was going to do, but it's gone higher, you know. So at one point I said, well, my target was 11.17. It went up to about 11.13, 14, and then it went down to 11.09, and I just got out, which is stupid, because obviously it's, you know, it's done exactly what I was expecting it to do because of the reasons that I thought out. But it could have gone down. But all those reasons, you know, that I pointed out at the start of this video, that that's the reason why it did what I thought it was going to do. So, you know, I got out too early. You know, it's stupid, really. But what I was watching, when I was watching it, basically I've been watching it for about an hour. You know, since I got in at 10:30. Till when it spiked up, I was, you know, had my eyes on it, and I noticed that it didn't break. Sometimes you see a stock like this, you know, and it will go down and it will be flat on a level, and that normally means it's going to break the level and go down. But this was just, it wouldn't go below that level because not enough people were willing to sell at $11, and people were willing to buy at $11. So even it was sticking there. Sometimes it would break it and just go down, you know. Normally if you see a stock sticking to a level, but for all the reasons that were exclaimed, you know, it shot up, and I thought it was going to do that, you know, even the way it's been moving. But, you know, I'm right, this, that, the other. I got out way too early, so I kind of failed really with it. But I made $20, so it's better than a kick in the teeth. But I should have got up to maybe 11.24, 11.25, you know, because when I saw it shooting up like that, I really did think that it was going to keep going, because I was seeing it at like 11.05, 11.06, and it was just started to shoot up, like in this area. Well, you can see a massive spike in volume there, so there was obviously a massive buy. You know, I started seeing these buys coming in that were, you know, because I can look at the order screen, I can see the orders that are coming in, the orders that are being, it's like a ticker tape. So I've got a screen on my broker with all the numbers running up there. So, you know, it's a bit of a sad, you know, way to get out of that too early. I mean, it's pathetic, really. And it's at 11:27, 11:30 now. So, I mean, I could have made 30 cents per share or 25 cents per share, and I had my stop, remember, at 11.94. But really, the other thing is that I was thinking I could put my stop at 10.97. So I had my stop at 10.94. Sorry, I could put my stop at, you know, 10.97 there. But anyway, it was good. It worked. You know, it did what I thought it was going to do, and I just got out too early. But you know, you live and you learn, as you say. But obviously, I don't learn enough. But anyway, I hope that's whetted your appetite, whoever you are watching this. And yeah, I'll may do another video at some point. Cheers.